like two crows dancing between the meat. Chicken guts, rattlesnake mama eggs, like two crows in a backyard swamp. Sawdust milk mixed with blood, jaguar blood, and blood from all the roots of dead trees. In Brazil, Borneo, Maya blood, blood from the lizards crawling inside your skin. Water blood, crow call blood, thick like alfalfa honey. Screw blood and bones blood, and blood, air blood, dead meat like two crows stomping in the dust. Wrap my bones in reeds from the sides of the Rio. Let them float in a boat. Wrap my bones. Decorate them with some cryptical African charms, hoping some downstream kid finds them. Wrap my bones in Rollex glue to bazooka bubblegum wrappers, bits of cedar. Wrap my bones in sage-lead weights and catspur, pink cup charts and overcoat buttons. Wrap my bones, throw them in some Utah Creek. Wrap them bones in the American flag and tie string. Tie feathers, tie beads, tie messages, tie film. Tie rubber tie tube straps, tie broken bras and rusty cans. Divide my bones and make bone rings and bone whistles and wrap them in saran wrap and lay a few around some high mountain peaks. Take the rest to a remote corner. Her yeast infection caused a major blast. She microwaved her panties and burnt the wallpaper. She caught her underpants on fire. Standing by as the firemen watched them burn, just one of those type things. Lots of horror, some passion, and a bit of intimate throbbing truth. Scenting her smell many rooms away along her thighs, an opera of juices, soft cheeks moving in darkness, seen through her skin. As marrow moves, pendulation along the river of pulse, her tongue moves in, warm as blood in her veins flow with history, as out in a woven circle, as in the meeting of surface, winding, an endless course through our opera of juices. Good kings, bad kings. Focused in their campfires rutted by time, tales told by kings in space. moisture on tongue breath of wild onion, wild raspberry, wild rain. That it was a wrench, that it was used on large bolts of lightning to harness the big blast. That it was fruitful of consequence to talk with the hot fire. All kings' hearts beating as they sing to each other's ears, crying tears of wisdom. Dancing of the hunt, building storms, pulling volcanoes from the womb, plum-rooted, twisting towards sun, making way, making way, making way. Right across from my house is Tres Piedras, from where we live. So when the light hits it in the morning, it's very beautiful. You can see the three rocks. And you can sit there, just see them. It's a great thing. So I look at these three rocks and they conjure up this great image of what's going to happen to me when I go. And this is how to write something for Tres Piedras. Oh God, don't turn me into a stone. Please don't change my name to Yermo Piedra. Don't let me come back as chiseled marble. I don't need to be some impenetrable aggregate. Some mossy vines growing around my acid-rotted thighs. Some boulder that gets climbed all over that eagle shit on. Don't like getting scribbled, sprayed, spit, and sat on. I don't want to be part of the endless decor. The Parthenons, the Angkor Vats, the stones of Cambodia. No fountains in the center of Florence. No Aztec, Tolmec, Tex-Mex piece of the rock. Please don't turn me into a stone. Please don't let my prick get knocked off into the dust. My ears taken home for the conqueror to keep on shelves. Please don't turn me into a stone. Troubled with the laundry you call your landscape. Slightly troubled with the way you shape your evenness. The cracks in your eyes. Slightly troubled by your concerned search for an exotic nightlife. Your stalking, haunting figure warped around chalky dead trees, slightly troubled by the silicone synaptical presence of your laundry and what you call your landscape. I want to read this last poem, which is, I got on a thing about Ezra Pound in the Rio Grande. And his confrontation with the invasion of a new canine population, which never materialized, obviously, the canine population. It's called Assorted Italian Barbarians. Clavicle pendulum, the shape of food, a product of Medici, hecho in Italia, con Ferragamo e Ezra Pound. Clinical penetration, antenna eyes, Venetian sound ships, trade ladies in polo boats of paisley. Italia! Italia! The originator of paisley, periscopes, Vespas, Maseratis, Ducatis. Your men who found the moon helped marble find its way from the bowels of the Madrid to the walls of libraries. Italia! Italia! Marcusian fettuccine still sings on my tongue. Thank you all again and again. Rain. Tony Moffat making that long journey down from that steel city.
She did. What?